And on the mound, the right-hander Spencer Strider. Of course, we've seen Spencer 3 times this season, but this is the first time that we've seen him at home. Tonight is his first home start since April 5th, 2024. And coincidentally, that was also against the Diamondbacks. The first pitch swung on and popped up. Lazy pop-up, left side of the infield. Riley and Allen scrambling. This is Riley's ball, and you love that. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ketel Marte bats second at second base here tonight and begins this road trip riding a 15-game on-base streak. And Marte gets into one, and that one is going to go. Wow, Acuña does not even move. Ketel Marte sends one out of here in Atlanta, and the Diamondbacks strike first.
Ketel, the only guy in this lineup with an extra base hit against Strider. That's now 2 homers plus a triple.
I mean, Acuña, I'm not sure he even blinked at that one.
No, he knew that was well out of here. He just casually turned and looked at it like a fan, just spectated.
9 homers on the season, as I mentioned a moment ago. 8 of them now have come from the left side, and that thing was blasted.
Bottom of the first we go, and Freddie Gonzalez, for the first time since May of 2016, has that Braves uniform on. And remember, before he was a Braves manager, he was a third base coach, so back over there taking over those duties here tonight.
For the right-hander, Zach Gallen, 3 wins, 7 losses, a 5.54 ERA. Zach leads the National League in walks. And he'll get a look at Ronald Acuña Jr. to start it off. Backs up Corbin Carroll to the track, to the wall in right. Corbin has got it! Corbin Carroll up to the wall. And he takes extra bases away from Acuña, trying to prevent the smile right there. A little grin, and he's got it in the glove.
The textbook play by Carroll. It's so important to go back, field for that fence first, and then jump from there. But a big first out instead of extra bases.
First pitch, ground rule double, and the D-backs immediately have a runner in scoring position. And now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That'll get a swing and a miss at a good slider. So that's the 20th pitch of the ball game for Strider, and it seems like the slider's there for him.
There's Pavin Smith, 291 hitter, 4 homers.
This ball's pretty well struck into right center. Harris looks like he's got it. He does on the track. Now Suarez will tag and go to third, but there are 2 outs.
Here's Gabby steps in the gate spot. Suarez at third and 2 outs.
Strider from the stretch, 1-1. Swung on, little flare towards the right field line, dropping fast and down. That's a base hit. Suarez scores. Moreno comes through in the clutch, and the D-backs now take a 2-0 lead.
Fastball just handcuffed him inside, but he's able to get enough wood on that ball to drop it into short right field for a base knock and a big 2-out RBI.
Top of the 3rd inning, top of the order due up for the D-backs. It begins with Corbin Carroll. 3-2, ground ball up the middle, past the dive of Albies, and that's into right center, a base hit. Some speed on to get the 3rd inning started, and that brings up the guy who homered his last time up in Ketel Marte. 2-0 D-backs, 1 on, and nobody out. It's a 3-0 count. I imagine Ketel, if he gets a fastball, is going to have the green light.
Still holding. Marte slams another one to right field. Ketel a line drive. And that one's gone. He's homered twice in Atlanta. And it's 4-0 Diamondbacks. That was an absolute missile.
I mean, a middle fastball. It was just planted right there for Ketel. And if that ball gets a little higher, that's probably going to hurt somebody up there. 113 miles an hour off the bat.
Just a laser shot. He's got 10 on the year, and he doubles the lead. It's 4-0. Bottom of the 4th inning, and Gallen has required just 23 pitches to get the first 9 outs of the game.
Swing and a miss. Gallen goes to the curveball and picks up his 2nd strikeout. He has set down the first 10 batters he's faced. Baldwin in 19 games in May. Dozen starts, hit .389. He was just named National League Rookie of the Month.
Drake Baldwin turns on this. Get out of here. It is gone. Into the chop house for the rookie of the month in May, and now a good start to June. It's 4-1. Atlanta's on the board.
And that is the perfect way to rattle the pitcher's cage when he's on a roll, right? Just make one mistake. He's only one of the game, and it goes over the fence. So I love that. A little bit of an answer there from the rookie of the month.
Base hit out of Matt Olson. 2 down for Ozuna. 4-1 Diamondbacks, bottom of the 4th.
Here's Suarez, and he has that one go under his glove. And Olson will head to third. He's going to come home. Throw to the plate. He's safe. Freddie Gonzalez's first chance back in a Braves uniform to have an aggressive sin, and he went ahead with it, and it paid off. There was going to be a long way to go for Gurriel or Perdomo.
That was a really close send there. And I was waiting to see, he's going to fire up that right arm and send Matt Olson home.
Freddie saw it and said, why not? Let's go.
So now they get a tying run at the plate here on a ball that should have been fielded by Suarez.
Ozzie out to left center, and it drops in front of Thomas. Here comes Ozuna. We've got a one-run game.
Found a good piece of hitting by Ozzie. Laid off a couple of pitches. Fastball up, outer half of the plate, and Ozzie just drove it the other way.
Ozzie has now reached an 18 straight, and Atlanta has 3 runs here in the 4th, and they're right back in it.
As Corbin Carroll leads off the 5th. Diamondbacks had a 4-0 lead. We're coming off a 3-run Atlanta 4th. Corbin Carroll gets it up in the air, deep to right field, and there it goes. Corbin Carroll, number 17, and they get a run right back. It's 5-3.
And he knew that was gone at the crack of the bat. Another well-centered, down the middle of the plate fastball. He keeps throwing those up there, and the Dbacks keep nailing it out of here.
It is the bottom of the 7th. Dbacks have a 5-3 lead, and Zach Gallen still on the mound. And now possibly 0 for 3. Ground ball to second. Ketel gloves and throws to first in plenty of time. 1 up, 1 down. Good start here to the inning. And now here is Nick Allen. He has had a miserable go of it against Gallen tonight. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. And Gallen has made it look like Allen has never seen a curveball in his life.
Yeah, this has been an overmatch so far in this game.
Check swing. Did he? Yes. 3 pitches, 3 curveballs. 3rd strikeout for Allen.
No chance of hitting that one either. That was off the plate away and down in the dirt.
That's the 4th strikeout for Gallen, and he's done his part. 2 up, 2 down. He's got the 9-hitter at the plate now. Harris tries to drop a bunt down. It's fair. Bare hand pickup by Moreno. Spins, throws to first in time. And that's going to do it for the Braves here in the bottom of the 7th. We march on to the 8th.
Moving into the bottom of the 8th, Diamondbacks bring in their first reliever of the game. That is the 34-year-old right-hander Shelby Miller.
1 out in the 8th. Atlanta has the tying runs aboard. Go-ahead runs at the plate, and it's Matt Olson who has singled, walked, and scored. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. A good split there from Shelby. Gets his 2nd out as Olson strikes out.
Couldn't have thrown it at a better time, and that's the best one he's thrown this inning.
2 on and 2 down for the Braves.
And now a big spot for the Big Bear.
Deep to center. Thomas racing back to the wall. Halleck has got it. Halleck Thomas up into the wall, and he saves Shelby Miller's bacon right there.
And even though the Braves rally, they do not score. We go to the 9th inning.
A couple of back-to-back 2-out hits for the Diamondbacks, and a chance now for Corbin Carroll. 2 on and 2 out. Good night here for Corbin.
Corbin skies it pretty deep, right center field. This has got some carry to it, and it's gone. Corbin Carroll's 2nd home run tonight, and they've blown it open. It's 8-3.
Great at bat. Got another splitter and just hammered that ball. Wow, boy, how about the top of the order tonight?
2 home runs for Ketel Marte and 2 for Corbin Carroll. That's Corbin's 18th. 8-3 in the 9th.
The last call for the Braves.
Into pitch now, right-hander Ryan Thompson with a 5-run advantage. And just like that, there are 2 down.
Shattered the bat. Gino's got it at 3rd.
And an impressive start to this road trip for the Diamondbacks in Atlanta. They beat the Braves 8-3, and for the first time in franchise history, the top 2 hitters in the lineup had multiple home run games. 2 homers for Corbin Carroll and 2 for Ketel Marte, and an 8-3 Diamondback win.